What's up, guys? Is my sound going? Yeah. Alright, what's up, guys? And picture is picturing. What's up, Arwell? Ugh, got a little bit of a stutter here right now for some... Oh, got one Chrome tab open that doesn't need to be open, so that's probably grinding my computer to a standstill. Right. It's not open from this side, that figures. Alright. Today feels like it went by so fast. Mondays, am I right? It's kind of nice, actually. I guess it was just one of those days where you get wrapped up and stuff and don't. Ideal, I guess. Alright, I just realized my, the Covenant thing looks like something grew over it? Oh, it just, okay, it's empty. That makes more sense. Okay, so they must have some kind of anti-heal something. I don't know what that is. Yep. I think there's another guy, yeah. I'm thinking about starting a, once I'm... Well, I don't know if I'm gonna wait until I beat the Nameless King or what, but, I'm gonna probably do an Elden Ring stream where I just start from the beginning. It's been a very, very long time, and I've only ever really made one character for the most part, which might sound crazy, but, like, I don't know, I just never really needed to make more than one. But I think it would be really fun to play through the game from the beginning with that, starting with nothing. See if I notice anything. Because there are a few items that don't show up once you pick them up once, like memory stones and stuff, for instance. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe there's like an item, like there's not even really an indication that something was there. It'd be nice if I at least got like something that popped up and said like, oh, memory stone was here, but yeah. So I don't necessarily remember where some of those items were picked up, is what I'm trying to say, because I don't pick them up on a second, third, fourth, millionth run through. Yikes, 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 yikes. Damn. Probably could have used those souls. So what is this weapon I'm using? Is this... I don't know if this is ideal. Let's see if what that does. I have a feeling some of the people here will be a little bit resistant to magic. But, trying to remember which way to go here. Graveyard. Oh, that reminds me. I noticed something kind of weird about the graves, in, like, the Lindell graveyard. I guess, I don't know if it counts as Lindell or the Altus Plateau. This is not the way I went. Like, Almost definitely not. Some of these sounds are straight nasty. Okay, so everything here just comes back. Wanted to make sure I could actually charge that up. Sometimes my controller gets a little silly. This place reminds me of Mogwin's Palace. Man, I hope everyone doesn't stand up when I pick this up. Oh my god. I'm just gonna walk away though. Okay, well you got one slap, so... Oh, gross. Oh, right, totally lost my train of thought. So those large grades in like, Lindell's, inside of their outer walls, between the two walls, there are those big, gravestones that, I think they're called Moan Graves, because there's one, behind Castle Morn where you fight the, Leonine Misbegotten, and the Site of Grace there calls it a Moan Grave, which is probably because I think that the idea is that the wind blows through that hole in the center of the gravestone and makes like a moaning sound. But that is a guess. Anyway, so I looked kind of closer at that hole, and it has like fingerprints around the sides. And kind of like the Three Fingers. Like the Three Fingers grave. Or not, okay, so not the Three Fingers grave. The place where we find the Three Fingers, like it's... Oh god, no. The Three Fingers where we find it, but I want to say that an item describes the place that it's imprisoned as the tomb of an ancient god. The fingerprint. Stone fingerprint shield, maybe, says that. So the markings on the fingerprint... Okay, actually, whoa, there we go. The tomb of an ancient god. So what I was going to say next was that it kind of looks like that hole in the center of the graves. The symbols around... there are these etchings around it. Not just fingerprints, but also these lines coming away from it that look like the Rune of Death. Well, not the Rune of Death. They kind of look like the Fia's mending rune, the death rune. But it's a full circle, which represents, like, you know, a true death of a god. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe those graves were the graves of, like, demigods or something that we don't know about. Because it looks like, you know, they're using the centipede symbol, like a full circle version of it, to mark the graves. Okay, let's see if I can get my souls back. It's around here, right? Didn't I... Or did I die? Something? Oh my god. Oh my god. Unfortunately, those graves are reused from the cut God grave area in Dark Souls 3. Hard to say how relevant the visuals are meant to be. Okay, they're even supposed... They're from a God grave area? I didn't even know it... I think that they are reused that way for a reason. I don't really feel... That's a hell of a coincidence that I just so happened to guess that those are meant to be demigod graves. Like, I've never heard that before. I didn't even know that was a thing. This is... Damn, we're in a tight spot. Alright, we're good now. Anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking that they are reused from that Godgrave area on purpose then. I think that they are meant to be dead gods or demigods. That is crazy, actually. Like, maybe they were like, oh, cool, we can finally use these for something. Or for their intended purpose, rather. Bro, what are you doing? Zip. They really thought they were hiding. Okay, so do I... Wow, I need a lot more souls to level up than I thought. So yeah, I'm not so sure about the fingerprint part. It would be very, very interesting if the 3 fingers part of that turns out to be relevant or true. You know, maybe it could imply that they died in a time when, I totally lost my train of thought, because... in a time when the 3 fingers were sort of the envoys that were used for the gods, probably also when death was still part of the Elden Ring. That's what I would think. Because if it is what, like, okay, if it is what I think it is, if all of it is correct, then the centipede wound or whatever would only really be possible with the power of the Rune of Death. And... God. The 3 fingers marking god graves would mean maybe that, like, whatever god they served was sort of... I don't know. I still don't get the whole 3 fingers thing. But it could have been almost like a reversal of how it is now, with, like, the 3 fingers being seen as sort of the ideal envoys, with maybe even 2 fingers being seen as impure or whatever. That's a total guess. A lot of that is completely just guesswork. I will totally admit that. The hell was that? Wait, what did I just pick up? It was shiny. Oh. Also, what's up, last protagonist? I don't know if I said hi. I got a little too freaked out about the, Godgrave thing. What's up, Garfield? I didn't know they were Jewish here. Wow, anti-Semitic coded Miyazaki. What's up, Kick 6? Right, where... there's, I think, something back here, right? Oh. I said this a second ago, but I guess you got some guys might not have been there yet. I am thinking about doing an Elden Ring stream where I just start the game from the beginning. I have not really done that almost ever. I think I've maybe made one other character, maybe, ever. since the game came out, like 2 total. I'm just kind of interested to see if there's anything I forgot that you can only really get out of like a first playthrough. Like some of the items you can only pick up once. Where am I? Okay. Got my bearings now. That'd be cool. Got a build challenge in mind or just going through fresh? I'm thinking about doing a, like, sort of int faith build, so I can do Golden Order kind of fundamentalist light stuff. Like, I kind of want to use, like, the Golden Order Greatsword or something. Oh, God. Jesus, but we'll see. That was a lot. Couldn't be me, I'm addicted to making new games. I feel that. I just got really connected to, well, not connected, but I used that build or that playthrough of the game to like kind of act as like a database for everything I needed in a way to get around. I can pretty much always start up a save or start up that save and or do what I need to do pretty quickly. I'm pretty over leveled. Yeah. I've got like I've got most of the items in the game, if not all. I think I'm probably missing some because I haven't gone out of my way to like check off a list, but I have gotten quite a few of the hard to get things. Whatever prelate wannabe. Rolling around. The fresh start that I find so satisfying. I get what you mean. Like kind of starting from like a very kind of weak spot where you have almost nothing and then building yourself up from there and feeling the growth. It's very, very satisfying. Oh, cool. So I guess this is the way I need to go then? What the hell was that? Oh. Okay, just that dude, I guess. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Wow, excuse you, dude. Shockwave got me or something? Damn. Let's see. Something about fresh start, a run that I love. Absolutely. Still have my original save, however, so I can go back and be powerful if I want. I like being overleveled. I mean, I like a challenge, but I don't know. I find it just as satisfying to be like, you know, I earned this sort of stupid power. And also sometimes, you know, I just really want to get through a fight real quick to look at something. Meaning they serves as a guide for faith serves as a guide for clerics, meaning they should have no need for secondhand wisdom. Be that as it may, this miracle has been passed down from soul to soul, providing a tiny ray of hope for the lost. Interesting. Seek guidance just really drew my attention because of guidance of grace. Trying to learn how to play Magic, and I'm so lost. Yo, Magic is awesome. if you played like, well, okay, Legends of Runeterra is really not. I mean, it's got some things that you can draw from, but the whole like mana system is weird. Or like land system, I guess I should say. Well, no, lands give you mana, I think, right? Bug in my face. Do you have some friends that are trying to get you into Magic or something, Arwell? Ooh, okay, not what I wanted to... That really... Okay, I guess this isn't the way I needed to go. Oh, that's right. Ah, I forgot that's different in this game. In Dark Souls 1, I got used to doing that too, zip to the bottom of the ladder. I think there's a couple enemies behind me that'll show up, but I don't remember. Wow, good thing you buffed that weapon, though. Cathedral Knight. Massive iron gauntlets worn by knights serving the Cathedral of the Deep. Repulsive creatures of the deep are sure to attract the foolish, but the Cathedral Knights are prepared to meet such intruders head-on with their more than ample might. Oh, so wait. They are the repulsive they are protecting the repulsive creatures of the deep that are attracting fools? They're keeping the fools out so that the repulsive monsters can be left in. Holy shit. Forgot about that thing. Kill it with fire. Why is it a spider? Like... Why... Not man. Why is it a man spider? Get dead. Weirdo. Aldrich's Sapphire? I think I already had that, but I didn't even know who he was, so... Malformed... Oh, I have both. Left by Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Aldrich, infamous for his appetite for flesh. Okay, Rykard. Apparently had the desire to share with others his joy of imbibing the final shudders of life while luxuriating in his victims' screams. Interesting, and the ruby looks like there's something in it. I mean, the sapphire does too, sort of. Is it like darkness and light? A friend plays it, but seeing they're adding a doctor who's set in a couple months, we want to start. It's like defending Area 51. For real. They're, oh my god, they're the man. So Arwell, do you have, like, I guess a playstyle in mind, like or a color? Also, you're saying, oh, a Doctor Who set. I don't know why my brain didn't read that as words. I said a Doctor Who set. I don't get it. Aldrich is so disgusting. He is quite repulsive. For real. Like, I mean, he really is Rykard, basically. I mean, he's like, really, wow, they are like Devourer of Gods and everything. They're both pretty gross people. This is slightly irritating. How much more, like, health does this guy even have? How? Oh, okay, cool, cool. Let's see, if I lock on, I can learn. I like the green mage starter deck they gave me. Ooh, green. Green is fun. I'm still not sure what colors I like. I kind of like playing like white and green cards. I kind of like the nature stuff and like the sort of sustain and healing. But I also don't know like a ton about the game, so that's mostly just kind of based on vibes. I did like that a lot of green cards had Trample, which is basically Overwhelm from Legends of Runeterra, and that is I like using that. I like being able to deal damage kind of consistently and chip away. Trying a white-green event deck thing now. Oh, that's cool. I, every so often, will just buy a pack of Magic cards because it is just fun to have them. And my girlfriend and I do play, like, every once in a while, but not often. They're kind of, like, inspiring, too. Like, some of them I can look at for, like, inspiration. Some of those cards just have really cool art. Yeah, I'm still not even totally sure what the hell Aldrich is, whatever. Like, he is... Was he just like a person that ate gods? Like, and does that mean that he, like, swallowed them whole? Or did he, like... How the hell... What... Maybe the logistics of this aren't important, but, like, I don't really understand how one just goes about eating another person. Like, not just another person, but like a bunch of people. Probably, I mean, one would assume within a relatively short period of time. Magic art is cool, even though I've never played. Okay, yeah, for real. It's not like a crazy hard game to learn per se. I just kind of feel like Magic from my limited experience, it feels like a game. I kind of feel like there should be card games that take advantage of the fact that we are playing digital, like we are playing on a digital platform, like a little bit more. I kind of had this idea for a game where you just have access to all the cards in your deck at once. Like, you could still kind of have hands by like limiting the number of cards that they can play in a turn, but like, imagine that entirely different way of deck building and strategizing, knowing that you can just use any card in your deck whenever you want. So Magic just kind of feels like it's established. So that's the good side for a physical card game. You know, it's important. A lot of people play it, but it does feel a little outdated, like, in my opinion. There's the whole, like, format. Like, land cards and stuff are, in my opinion, a huge pain. I don't really love the idea of just, like, by chance not pulling lands several times in a row, even if your deck is like built well, and that just screws you over. Like, that's just weird to me. Why does eating humans turn you into sludge? Oh, well, I mean, it's obvious why eating humans turns you into... Well, okay, well... I don't want to be pedantic, but they aren't humans. Gods and humans are like supposedly totally different, like, classes of beings entirely. So I don't know if that would make it different. Because I think that they don't have any darkness within them. So consuming beings that maybe were just made of light might have drawn a bunch of darkness to Aldrich. I think Hearthstone takes advantage of the digital thing pretty well. Yeah, Hearthstone, from what I remember, it did a pretty good job. It's been a long time since I've actually played it. I forgot what that ring does. Oh, extra attunement slots. Discovering random cards and stuff. Yes, okay, I do feel like, yeah, doing stuff like with random randomness, or I really love what Legends of Runeterra does. Legends of Runeterra has all these interesting things, like there are like special kind of like sets of cards sometimes that you even there's a keyword called invoke, for instance, that will summon. It has a chance to... Basically, you play a card and it gives you a choice of one of 3 cards that you can't actually put in your deck. They only show up when you play the card that has invoke. So that's something you can't really do in a physical deck unless you just have all those cards off to the side. You guys are pretty big, huh? Big... Oh. Well. That was a yell. Probably has something to do with the darkness within humans. And overflowing darkness makes things like the pus of man. Yeah, something that I kind of have, I think, like, I'm still working this out, but it kind of seems like, basically, darkness is drawn to, like, it's not just drawn to light. It is also drawn to darkness. It's basically just hungry for whatever it can get its hands on, other darkness, other light. I think that it's like, if you have a lot of light or a lot of darkness, it will kind of be drawn to you more. It is maybe what I'm seeing right now. Trying to remember how the hell to get all the way back. Such a weird squelch sound. Drawn to life. Yeah, oh, maybe drawn to will or something, right? Like, isn't there something that says, like, for that is where will is found? Or, I'm not even sure. There's... Oh, yeah, no, drawn towards life. Okay, yes. Yes. Deep Soul mentions that. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, so... Sorry, brain processing. So yeah, that means that it's basically just drawn to life. So maybe the more life you have within you, the more it is drawn to you. So eating a bunch of gods, which are conceived, like, I mean, gods might be like eternal life. I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like would be implied by the idea of them being gods, just in general. Like, and I mean, it doesn't really seem like Gwyn would have died if he had. I mean, it kind of seems like he never died, if we're being honest. So, yeah, maybe he. Oh, goddamn. Maybe Aldrich was consumed by a bunch of darkness because he ate a bunch of beings of eternal life. He just became a fountain of, like... He became a all-you-can-eat buffet for darkness, not to be all CSI Miami about it. In English, please. Basically, he became an all-you-can-eat buffet for the darkness. I feel like that's how they explain stuff in CSI. I've never watched an episode, but I know that they'd be explaining stuff to Ice-T. If that's not even CSI, then... oh well. It's on SVU or something. Is that not CSI? It's Law and Order. But also the title, Devourer of Gods, might be a little misleading. Oh, because it seems like the only god he successfully began to devour was Gwendolyn. Oh, really? Nobody else has ever mentioned. Let me... do I still have his soul? It stands out. Age of the Deep Sea. Okay, I guess I'll have to check the transposition items. Oh god, no, this is that spider, the man spider thing, man. So I went through one of these doors. I mean, I guess, you know, it might not have mattered if he devoured more than one god, if they really are, like, a source of eternal life. The fact that he was you know, a human with darkness inside of him that all of a sudden had this source of, like, eternal light, or life, or whatever, I feel like that's not really supposed to be, and maybe that caused his issues. That description reminded me, though, it is really, really similar to the Devourer's Scepter, funny enough, from Elden Ring, which basically says that Rykard saw, like, a vision of, I think, basically he saw a vision as he was being devoured. Should I have done... what does that even do? Oh, it's like a walkway, so... why can't I lower that? What's the point? Of a snake devouring the world, yes. So I think that it's possible that, you know, all of the people that created mending runes, basically those runes are based off of their visions of, like, a new order. Um, and it's kind of implied. Sorry, I'm trying to find my way up. It's kind of implied that like a god, or like maybe an outer god, it's like divine inspiration or something. Like they all mention like a light that shone upon them when they. I think this is the way I went. They all mention like a light that shone upon them before. Well, Gold Mask and Dung Eater, and that gave them their sort of vision of this new order. So I'm kind of wondering if that was Reichert receiving his vision of the new order at that moment. Of an order that he would establish if he succeeded. Which is, that actually has really interesting connotation in terms of like what that could mean about the snake. I mean, maybe this isn't such a revelation after all, but like the snake could be considered a god or something like that. I mean, it does seem to be functionally immortal. Wonder what a deep sea would bring about. If I had to guess, let me read that again. What just? Oh. So if I had to guess, when he ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired vision of a coming age of the deep sea. So the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that that does kind of feel like a metaphor for like what he is actually talking about. If you could consider the fading flame to be a symbol of the gods, which I mean it kind of is, it's the like the symbol of the age of the gods, then a deep sea sort of washing over all of that and putting out the flame, it consuming the flame, extinguishing it would definitely be. I don't think I went this way. Damn, why am I having so much trouble finding my way? Oh, this might be it. I think that it could have a more, like, literal meaning. I don't want to just be like, oh, it's a metaphor. Because it feels kind of like a cop-out. I feel like it's more than just that. But, it could be Bloodborne-y, kind of like Deep Sea, with how, like the sea, the deep sea especially, was, I think, meant to be a sort of in-between, for, it was like, I think it said it was a bulwark against basically the domain of like outer gods and eldritch horrors. So it could mean bringing. Oh, the deep. The deep. That's what the deep is. The deep is water. It's not just darkness. I think it's like a watery darkness. Age of the Deep Sea. How did I never like put that together? Someone behind me? Oh, yes. No. Yikes. Okay. That was almost pretty bad. But got my souls still. So yeah, I think it would be a twist on the sort of Age of Darkness that is closer to whatever the Deep is, rather than maybe the Age of Darkness would be a little bit more like the Abyss, which seems more like I don't know, an empty place from what I understand, but I'm not totally sure. Okay, well at least I died in a better place. That makes so much more sense, like Cathedral of the Deep and like Deep Sea. But yeah, I think that there are literally deep sea runes in Bloodborne. Cathedral of Deeper Thinking. What's up, Jabimjo? Cathedral of Shower Thoughts. Let's see. Where was I? Okay, so I should be able to find my way back to this much faster this time. Hopefully with Cathedral of R Deep. That's funny. I totally forgot about that subreddit. Ouch. The Deep is literally just Reddit. Jesus Christ. So Aldrich actually isn't a sludge monster, that he's just a Redditor that has never bathed. The ultimate neckbeard. Devourer of incels. Which way? Oh, that's right. Okay. BRB have to go on R off my chest and comment no one asked. He's just a neckbeard. Yeah, I really, as soon as I get these souls back, I am going to the Firelink Shrine. I thought that there was a dude that was gonna fight me up here. Cool. Looked like they were just kind of like gliding in the background. Wait, was he? Hold on. When he gets far enough away, does he just start sliding? Oh, Jesus. Maybe that's wrong. I swear to God, it looked like he was just sort of, like, not doing his animations and, like, sliding around. I knew that the guy showed up around here, but I also got distracted by whatever that cat thing is. Oh, I also didn't realize that these things are depicting... Are these, like, what's underneath those... Hi, Pico. Sorry, my cat's running around screaming. Is this what? This might be what's underneath those, like, shells that those guys were carrying around. Like, what Yol was carrying. They might have, like... I mean, I know it's supposed... What? Actually, the shells are supposed to prevent that, right? It's supposed to protect them from darkness, I think. I swear to God. Is this a shortcut that I... That one hurts a little. It's supposed to lock it away, I believe. Wait, sorry, what's supposed to lock it away? I got distracted by how just upsetting it is that I've been walking right past that. Trying to remember what I was talking about when what's being locked away. Oh, that's right. The shells they wear are so the darkness doesn't spread. Gotcha. You might be right. Hold on. I don't even know if it actually says like an item that I got. I'll have to look around for that. I don't know the items in this game as well as I do the Elden Ring items. I mean, that would make sense. They do seem to have some kind of connection to the darkness that that I don't get. Cool. Excellent. So, first, I go for the thing that I was very curious about. I've been dying to learn about. Did I? Oh, that's right. Human Prince, Rosaria. Oh. That's interesting. Life Hunt Scythe. This is in dreamt as he slowly devoured the god of the dark moon. In this dream, he perceived the form of a young, pale girl in hiding. Yeah, so Life Hunt Scythe is Priscilla's weapon, I think, right? Like, isn't that just literally that is her weapon? So I don't know what that is. I don't know why he has that, or why the Dark Moon's dream is connected to. I know that Priscilla is somehow free from the painting, which I don't get. Like, she is off somewhere being a Covenant person, but where's the other one? The other weapon we get from... I mean, this also looks like... In the painting, the scythe is a symbol of a long-lost home. In the painting, but... This ain't the painting. The flail... This maybe the Japanese is different of this, but this says... Last protagonist was talking about how the flail was used to potentially create blood to drown the flame, but this is saying in English to appease the flame. Okay, there we go. Dark Moon Longbow, who was gradually devoured by Aldrich. See. It's interesting that it says gradually. It's really emphasizing that it was a slow process, which sucks, so thanks for that. Is this a talisman? That's so interesting. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. I like that.
Now.
That's Yorshka. Wait, sorry, who's Yorshka?
Hello
God, I
there,
need to, like...
For one, I too am bound by. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path. If I can be of help,
I
by
need to,
all
like, stay
means,
on topic long
do
enough to
call upon
remember
me.
when people are... to remember whatever
Blessing
people are
of the
responding
moon,
to.
if you should require blessing. Welcome her speak. Ashen one, much like what lies within, then let it find its own place. She will understand.
I'm not gonna do that, but...
Flames go. Very well, then touch take nourishment from thee.
I want to say that I wanted... maybe just more damage? I don't even remember. Oh, I'll do more strength. That was one thing I wanted for a bunch of interesting weapons.
Ah, well met.
That's Yorshka. You
Ashen
said Priscilla escaped the painting and is now a
be of
Covenant leader.
service?
Oh, but the person you're thinking of is Yorshka. Okay, thank you. That makes more sense. But so it sounds like maybe Priscilla is still alive in Gwendolyn's dreams? Or something like that? Some remnant of her is in his dreams?
Ashen one.
Yorshka is Gwendolyn's sister.
Good to see ye in good health.
Right, but the life hunt scythe that we get that he was picturing, I mean, does Yorshka also use like a life hunt scythe, or? Trying to remember if there was some other weapon that I was looking at using that was a little bit more intelligence oriented, or that was also intelligence oriented. Let's see, there was the Great Sword. Moonlight Great Sword. There's something else, the Judgment Sword? I don't remember. I guess I will just use that sword later when I have
Be careful, I don't.
a little bit more whatever I needed. Titanite scales.
Ah. Ashen one.
Oh. I'm gonna go talk to some people here, see if I can buy something. Yorshka's never seen fighting, so who knows? But Gwendolyn and Yorshka could have some connection with Priscilla.
Welcome back.
Oh, that's right. Priscilla is also
wish to
part
hear a
dragon
tale?
too, right? She's like a crossbreed.
You only have to ask.
I already learned all her miracles. Oh, let me read the descriptions of these tomes before I give them to her. This, okay, so Londor Braille, Divine Tome. This is a forbidden tome as it offers salvation to all hollows and conversely curses all things living. Then the Deep Braille Divine Tome. Intended to teach divine protection to the deacons of the deep, but later dark tales were added to its pages such that now it is considered a thing profane. So I won't give her that yet, even though I know I have to actually learn those miracles from her too.
Oh, what's this? Champion of Ash, this divine tome is forbidden.
So a few things. Magic Gathering is cool, and lands are important not just for deck ratios, but also in opponent interactions. You guys... Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Of course.
Oh, I see. So I shouldn't teach her any... Or I shouldn't learn any of those from her either.
I will read them for you. Only the little creatures that...
I don't think I saw this last time. Whoa. Cool. Prevents spells in vicinity. Excuse me? Wait, dead blessed corpses transforming them into traps. Weird. Weird.
Have a pleasant journey. I pray for your safety.
I wouldn't just equate the gods to light, as it oversimplifies things a bit. But souls will suffice. And we know dark is attracted to souls. Right. We also know souls can be attracted to souls via homing soul mass or one of its derivatives in the games. And, well, okay, well that make... So life is also drawn to life. So is everything just drawn to life? Kinda, yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense though, right? Like things are drawn like moths to a flame. Like that's basically the whole point, right?
Do not be got what it.
Okay, so now one more person to talk to. Two more people to talk to.
Heavens.
Oh, is he still warning? As for Ariandel's flail, if you use it, you'll whip your own back to make blood come out.
Thy honorable Lord of Hollows.
So it's related to bleeding. And Ariandel uses that blood to keep the fire at bay in the Painted World. But I thought it said to appease the flame, right? Like, in the description. Ooh, Dark Hand. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. It's an untrue ring of both colors.
Till we meet, may the...
Does she have anything else to say?
Orbeck of Vinheim, if left alone, fall to... Till may the...
Here's some blood now, leave us alone. Yeah, I mean, does that mean that the fire would spread if it wasn't, given blood? Is that, I know that feels like he's in the sense of quiet or calm the flame. Interesting. So the flame would actually just grow. So they're not just refusing to burn the painting, they're actively trying very, very hard to keep the painting from just being burned naturally, from naturally kind of catching fire. But I always thought that the stopping the flame from burning was like stopping us, because they needed 2 ashen ones or something. Like maybe one ashen one had to kill another one or something. Or well, no, they needed an ashen one, but the first one decided nah, right? So I thought that they were just trying to stop me from burning the painting by being the ashen one that, like, kindles the flame. It's purposely ambiguous, but you're right on track. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, obviously I need to read more into it anyway. Okay, so let me get this guy first, or he'll just get me. Nice. That was nice. Okay, goodbye. Awesome. Now I will move forward, even though I know I'm going to get jumped by a bunch of these dudes. Okay, actually... Whoa, never mind. Something that helps a lot is one of the spells that are like this. In Elden Ring, these are awesome for protecting you from imps, which is basically what these things are. Because they're kind of an alarm system, you know? If there's something that gets too close to you from, like, behind, they'll activate. Gotta be careful with those, getting too close to some of these walls, though, because then, yeah, they break. Just like in Elden Ring. Love getting backstabs from strange angles. For real. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be a backstab either. Okay. Bye-bye. One other thing, the Deep is strongly affiliated with Bleed. Because you guessed it, souls are in the blood. Got right. Say it with me. It's in the blood. So you're saying that this deep sea thing, souls are stored in the balls. I was thinking the exact same thing, and I was like, is that going to be too far out of left field if I just say that? But I'm glad that we were all on the same page there. I truly have the audience that I have been that I need. I was gonna, not that I've been looking for, because it's not like I've been searching out an audience. I know that I was just here, but damn, did someone say balls? So does that mean you're all on D's nut? Where the hell? Oh, this isn't even a place I need to be in, is it? I probably got what I needed from up here. Oh, that's right, I have to go... okay, I remember now. Oh. Awesome, that is exactly where I wanted to go. Oh, right, so are you saying that, I mean, so it feels like the whole thing about Aldrich and the Deep Sea feels a lot like, it has some similar connotations to, like, you know, the Deep Sea in Bloodborne kind of serving as a Aldrich, like, Eldritch. Oh my god, that's awesome. Also, thank you. Like, even if that's not on purpose, that I love it. I don't think that's where I wanted to go. So I need to go back to the swampy area. Oh, and I haven't even been down here. BRB, then I'll have you ask your question about the deep sea thing again. Damn, I forgot to finish the question. Alright. Oh, is there a, Oh, I already got him. It's... This is causing me bleed? I'm just walking through a bunch of sharp crystals. Why does that make me bleed? I mean... Yeah. Alright. Oh wait, is there something... Oh, it's because of all these gosh darned leeches on my body. How the heck? Get off. I didn't even know where I am. Where am I? Gross. More worms. Oh my god. Finally. Do I have a torch or red moss works too? Oh, is it a torch? I knew that there would be some weird, stupid mechanic. I tried a pyromancy hand at one point. I can't believe all you have to do is take it out. Because I had my I had the pyromancer's flame like equipped, and I was like using all these fire pyromancies, and nothing was happening. But then just holding a stick with a fire at the end, apparently more powerful than a stick in than a fire in my hand. A fire in the stick is worth more than a fire in the hand. You know what they say. It's silly that you can't use Pyromancer Flame for that. For real. Okay, yeah, what's up, last protagonist? So, do you think that there's some sort of connection with, like, how in Bloodborne the deep sea runes mention, the runes mention, the sea being like a bulwark between sort of like, I think it was like dreams and kind of like the nightmare, like the realm of the gods, or the eldritch sort of truth. So, I guess it seemed like the sea was separating everyone's minds from the eldritch, sort of. So I'm wondering if this Age of the Deep Sea is more about bringing that Age of the Deep Sea, that eldritch, mental, or the deep, I guess. I mean, it seems like it's about making the eldritch truth. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it seems like an age of darkness, but it's like tainted by whatever the deep is tainted by. It's like different, like an eldritch darkness rather than a pure darkness. That like, because the abyss is said to be like neutral, kind of by default, and all the bad stuff that came from the abyss is like because of man, I think, right? But the deep just kind of seems like it's definitely got some bad juju going on. Like, it's not compatible with life as much, maybe. No, but for real, the big thing to know about human dregs. That's supposed to be... Okay, yeah, the Y is right next to the H on the keyboard. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. I'm working on my, I say working on my Trump impression. I've been doing Trump impressions every so often while watching SNL. Just imagine I sound like Carl Sagan. It was deliberate. Human. I don't know how he said, does he say human? They indicted me with these human dregs. They're very nasty, the dregs are. This is passable, but not good. Very nasty stagnated darkness in America right now. Drain the Farron swamp. Sorry, so, and they want to bring an Age of Dark. Can you believe that? The way he kind of like will act like he's saying something off to somebody on the side. Can you believe that? Hi, June. Sorry, Trump isn't actually here. You don't need to be scared. Bro has just been in a fetal position for who knows how long until I came along. Thing to know about human dregs. Oh, so dregs, are dregs more like associated with like what's going on with the deep and stuff? I didn't know that there was. I didn't know that dregs also factored into this game. Like, I know that they were essentially about stagnation and stuff when it was in Bloodborne, but... Blech, okay. That's not really better. Oh my god, there's so many. Bringing politics into Dark Souls is hilarious. Yeah, there's actually, the guy, James Austin Johnson, that does, like, the impression of, like, Trump on SNL right now, it's so funny, when I said Trump, my cat started hissing. She's definitely hissing at something else, but, still. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything, like, oh, she's just being mean to the other cat. The other cat's bigger than her, though, so she just kind of lets her. Oh yeah, so James Austin Johnson said he had this bit that he would do in stand-up where he, like, made Trump, like, medieval. Like, someone has to do something about the dragon. No one is doing anything about the dragon. Only I have the magic sword that can slay the dragon. The deep is some of the most important stuff to know in the conceptualization of weight, stagnation, and the dark. And so all the nasty goop ends up there. It feels like such a funny way to, like, distill that down into a generalized statement. After you're done scrolling up and read all this, scroll your eyes up and look that wall towards Rosaria's chamber. Which wall? Rosaria's chamber is... Oh wait, is it gonna be like more over here? Or is Rosaria's chamber up there? Oh, there's a lever. Lever? I hardly know her. Yeah. Okay. Look up by the giant area. You mean like over here? Behind me. So, wait, behind me now? Because I don't want to, like, spin the camera around. And then you be like, no, now behind you. Use the eyes. I'm not seeing what you want me to, like, I guess, see? Like, which wall? Gotcha. Ah. That giant. Okay. Oh, I see. Are they, like, staked up there? And there's... Oh, is it flowing down? Is that blood flowing down from Rosaria's chamber? But it doesn't look like it's... It doesn't look like it's flowing down all the way to the ground. Maybe it's, like, supposed to be, but, so is that... When you're down here, you'll flow too. So, I guess is that said... I mean, is that implied to be part of what is causing the... stagnate... or the impurities? I mean, I know that the stagnation is like, part of it, but I'm wondering if the thing that is stagnating also has to be, you know, special in some way for dregs to come into being. Check Grave Warden's set if you have it. I think I do have a piece or two. Wanted to use the inventory. Grave Warden. It's probably gonna be closer to the bottom. It's a... God, I don't even know. I need to learn these items a little better. Thought I saw some. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have it. Grave Wardens were tasked with disposing of the ever-rising corpses that plagued the cathedral. Their clothes are utterly putrid, drenched in the blood and mucilage of their undertaking. Disposing how? Do they just throw them in a pit? Sounds like they're just saying they throw them in a pit. Like Bloodborne style. Grave Wardens of the Cathedral, who put down reincarnating corpses. Wield weapons that cause profuse bleeding from the loss of blood and bodily fluids is said to slow reanimation. Hmm. You put down the corpses wouldn't stay dead. Oh, right, so if I bled them, would they have stayed dead longer at least? I wonder if this would be more effective. I'm a little bit worried about one that was just on fire. Oh wait, that's the one I needed to attack, right? Yes. Basically, my headcanon is the Wardens of the Deep would cut down the reincarnating corpses. Bleeding them, and got exposed to dark via blood. Ah! I guess, yeah, it sounds like it was just totally coating them in, like, their entire body, so... Oh god. That's a lot of people. Maybe if I can cut down some of these numbers a little bit. Damn. Okay, almost. Cool. Small doll. Soul of the Deacons of the Deep. Soul of the Deacons of the Deep of the Dark. Of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. My headcanon is the Wardens of the Deep would cut down... got exposed to blood or dark via blood. Cathedral may have belonged to Kytha, goddess of tears, and she is said to shed tears of blood. Interesting. So... could Rosaria be a, like, sort of tainted god or something then? Like Kytha that has maybe been corrupted by the dark? I rested here, right? Alright, so now I just need to go find that way up. Oh my god. Whatever. I'll be able to get my souls back pretty quickly. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you heard my question a second ago, last protagonist. Could it be possible that Kaitha is something like a... or that Rosaria is like a corrupted version of Kaitha? Mother of Rebirth. She is the Mother of Rebirth, I guess. Hmm. Do you a solid and say forget Rosaria? That's not a path you want to go down. Is that like a Velka-esque sort of path with no answers? Gotcha. Right. I think we're good here. I thought someone else would attack me. I don't think that this is where I want to go. I want to get up to Rosaria. Trying to remember how I did that. Wasn't there, like, an elevator? Maybe I'm just, like, completely losing my mind. I know that these go up and down. I'll try to go somewhere up high and then walk across one of these things that I have since activated. Kaitha has some association with the land of... oh, with Kareem, like Irina and Aegon. The Tearstone rings. Oh, those. Oh my god. This is so much for just a few dudes. What was that? What were those shockwaves? Finally. Said to be a tear of mourning of the goddess Kaitha, and of course, tears are always more beautiful near death. The heart sings when it... Pretty sure that the items of the same description, or the items that do the same thing in Elden Ring have very similar descriptions. You can arguably... Where the hell... Wouldn't there be a way to... Yeah, that's... I remember there's like a way to get to patches that was kind of hard to like... Kaitha might not be a real goddess, so all TBH. You can arguably make the connection Katarina connection based on the blue ring in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 2, the visuals of the Tearstone rings were different, then became the same again in Dark Souls 3. up here. This is a way up. Oh, and this is a okay, the ladder. Yes, this might be it. Kaitha might come from the word catharsis, or like a healing sort of revelation or experience or whatever. Revelatory experience. Damn. Whoa, I was... Whatever. The Onion Knights have... right, that's where they're from. Onion Knights of Katarina. I will warp to that other bonfire. That iconography that also associates them with crying. I, like, almost never end up with the onion set stuff. Not on purpose or anything, but, be the fastest way there. Okay, that's actually really funny. That they're like Onion Knights associated with crying. That almost feels like a joke. I don't think this is the right way either. Damn. Really annoying that I died there. Okay, yeah, I actually probably should have just stayed. Whatever, I'll go this way. Oh yeah, but just like onions making you cry, that's hilarious. Remy and Katarina are undoubtedly connected through their worship of Kaitha. Not the same thing. I don't know anything about these people yet. I go down. That's not ready to go. You must find patches while you're here. Yes, thank you. That is the other thing I need to do. And I think that the area I'm trying to reach will bring me to patches. Or like, if I'm doing this right, then I should have like a path to patches like in front of me. Sorry, I just realized my controller was just like, I thought I was like going crazy. It was just very, very, very barely vibrating. Like I thought that like my hands were just like it almost felt like I was just feeling like the blood flow in my hands because I was like gripping the controller too hard or something, which I mean I'm not. I was like, what the hell is going on? It might be easier from the Deacon's bonfire. Yeah, if I die again, I'm definitely going back to that one because I think that it was a bad move to leave it. Cool. Oh, that's annoying. That's not where I wanted to go. Oh! Okay. So I need to go... I am starting at the correct fire. I just need to go a different way than I thought. I was going the correct way. I need to jump down from above. All right. So now we'll go here. Oh, did I just totally ignore some imp or something? It'd be really cool if I didn't have to fight this guy, but I guess I do. Maybe I can... yeah. I do think I want just like a tiny bit more stamina next time I level up, though. I don't know if this is the right move, now that I'm up here. Oh, yes it is. Thank God. Sucks to suck. Cool. What the hell is that thing? Is it a deacon? Awesome. So before I cross that and potentially get myself patched, I'm going to explore this direction. These things, I mean, they seem like Aldrich. Maybe they were experiments with consuming gods? I don't know what these things are. What is this? Oh, this is Rosaria, right? Those are Rosaria's children or something, right? I keep saying right, but that kind of just means I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but maybe I do. They are the pitiful product of rebirth. Ah, that's right. They are the juvenile scholars. I have to stand back to, yeah. I will reallocate my attributes. Not right now, but probably maybe like off stream. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me like spend 4 hours making a decision. Yeah, wait, actually I can. Like I want to do an int faith build, but the actual distribution of my points is I'm not totally sure on how I'm gonna do that yet.
I see that you are now a finger of Rosaria.
I'm not,
Your path is wholly
though.
different to mine. Gentle and
Jesus
tender,
Christ.
if we meet again.
Because I just gave her some tongues? I didn't even... Whatever, bitch.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch, take, nourish.
A bit more energize.
Farewell, Ashen.
And energies. Strength.
Ah. Ashen one. Bish.
She hates you. Yeah, for real. It's like, what's... I was about to say, what's the deal? But, I don't get it. I kind of get it. But I would think that I would have to actively do stuff for the Covenant instead of just like, I found these on the ground outside, and then she's like, oh, you're with them now? No?
Pretty, I go.
Back again, it's perfect timing too.
Oh, I forgot about all these fun, like, Ulasil sorceries.
It is folly to claim lives recklessly, Fred. No matter the victim's stature, every killing. Even as I bloodied my hands, I never realized this symbol.
I don't think he said that before.
Oh, I have something for you. You're a fine
I just made a
sorcerer
donation
now.
to a terrorist group. I
No
don't see the
mistake.
problem. Okay, but it's not even like
Should have something to prove.
a donation. I found some things that are only valuable to them lying around and gave them to them because I have no other use for those things. Like, it's a bunch of tongues just in my pocket. What am I supposed to do? Just, like, keep them in my pocket?
I don't mean to seem overbearing.
Gross,
but
dude.
Have you forgotten? In exchange in the fall, I hope. Come again.
I see your point a little bit, though. That's
Ah,
sort of
you
fair.
Well, everyone's dead or hollow. I might as well fetch some weapons or... Well, thank you.
Go pillaging, bro.
Grey rat, the thief, until I ended up
Did he say the weird line because you're a finger? I think he might have said the weird line because I am, like, aligned with the Dark Sigil lady.
Grey
She
rat,
mentions
the
him, too.
thief, was once up until I ended
She, like, mentions that he is, like, another
Goodbye.
potential... She actually, I think that she is implying that he has some Dark Sigils, too. Like, that he is a,
Gaining admission to
he's a
the
potential
Legion
Lord of,
is a matter
Hollows or
some
something like that.
ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the even a curse.
Okay, so... That's right, you need to find patches. Gross. Okay. So... Oh, now I cross this... bridge thing, sort of. He said something about, like, the weird thing to me about what Orbeck just said was that he mentioned killing others. And if it is about the Dark Sigil, like I thought, then would think that it would be more about dying yourself. He should be there. Maybe you need to open more doors. Gotcha. I can definitely look. I want to do Patch's quest line because I assume also that he's got a bunch of, you know, he does what Patches does and has those special items that only he has. Don't I have the ring that increases drop rate in this game? Maybe not. The serpent ring, covetous. No, I don't. I'm sorry, did that just say increases magic damage from enemies? Easier to be detected by enemies. Soul Feeder was a beast that insatiably absorbed souls to feed its own power. Try reloading the area, maybe he'll show up. Okay. It's also interesting that... Has this been broken from, like... It's kind of hard to tell, but... It's hard to tell if the cage has been broken from the inside out or the outside in. It looks like from the outside in, like someone is trying to get in. Is that where... Yeah, Patches should have been, like, there-ish, right? I don't remember meeting him... Oh, God. Did I have to, like, talk to him before I beat the boss? Or something stupid? Weird. There... Also, yeah, why is there a, like, elevator I still can't get to over here? From above. Don't think beating the boss does anything? Okay, good, because I always... I hate when, like, just beating a boss changes, like, so many things. Like, I get that, you know, you need milestones to kind of, like, make stuff happen. But, sometimes I get a little carried away and I just start slashing. And I end some quest lines on accident. Thought I saw, like... I was gonna say, you know, obviously it looks like there's people around here, but I thought I saw a, like, not gross person shape. I can access the elevator from the Deacon's bonfire. Gotcha, okay. Is it in this room, or are you just saying that it's, like, easier to get there from the Deacon's bonfire? I wanted to look under the elevator to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Yeah, okay, so there's my shortcut or whatever, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is there, but I will definitely look that up and make sure that we can get Patch's quest moving along in next stream. So, it's interesting that those... I'm realizing now those things that are growing from those corpses You didn't kill Abyss Watchers, did you? No. I mean, I feel like I'd remember if I did, but I definitely, you know, I don't have their... I would have their cinders, I think, right, if I did? I also, yeah, I didn't want to get too far with this build before I had a chance to, like, change it. So if these things represent stagnation, it kind of seems like those things growing from their bodies are... Oh, and they don't come back. So it seems like they're like the product of stagnation. Oh, these all die? Do I not have to, like, bleed these things? Or does this cause bleed, what I've got? No. No, they're coming back. I save. I want to make sure I don't miss them. They crawl back up from the ground. That is interesting because of, like, Rosaria being here and, like, Rebirth and stuff. I mean, it really does seem like Rosaria is very strongly associated with whatever's going on here. If not, like it seems like she is maybe being utilized in whatever the Deep is doing. I mean, she does have her own special room. I guess what I should probably do is... Well, I don't want to go for the Abyss Watchers now, without knowing what's the deal with patches. Well, it's 7:59 anyway, so maybe I should just wrap up this... Well, hold on. What's this now? Is this an area I've already been to, or... Oh, June, it's okay. My cat's freaking out. I have been here before. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream now, so that I can figure out what's going on with patches and stuff, and, get that going. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.